Hi, good morning, guys. I been reading a book every day by Og Mandino called "The Greatest Salesman in the World," um, and today it's about mastering our emotions. And so I just say we dive right in. This is such a great read. I encourage all of my clients, my viewers, listeners, everything to read. Reading equals succeeding. Learning will equal earning. And work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Jim Rohn said, you can work hard on your job and make a living. But if you work harder on yourself, you can make a fortune. So let's get into it. Today, I will be master of my emotions. The tides advance, the tides recede. Winter goes and summer comes. Summer wanes and the cold increases. The sun rises, the sun sets. The moon is full, the moon is black. The birds arrive, the birds depart. Flowers bloom, and flowers fade. Seeds are sown, harvests are reaped. All nature is a circle of moods, and I am part of nature, and so, like the tides, my moods will rise, my moods will fall. Today, I will be master of my emotions. It is one of nature's tricks, little understood, that each day I awaken with moods that have changed from yesterday. Yesterday's joy will become today's sadness, yet today's sadness will grow into tomorrow's joy. Inside me is a wheel, constantly turning from sadness to joy, from exultation to depression, from happiness to melancholy. Like the flowers, today's full bloom of joy will fade and wither into despondency. Yet I will remember that as today's dead flower carries the seed of tomorrow's bloom, so too does today's sadness carry the seed of tomorrow's joy. Today I will be master of my emotions. And how will I master these emotions so that each day will be productive? For unless my mood is right, the day will be a failure. Trees and plants depend on the weather to flourish, but I make my own weather. Yea, I transport it with me. If I bring rain and gloom and darkness and pessimism to my customers, then they will react with rain and gloom and darkness and pessimism, and they will purchase naught. If I bring joy and enthusiasm and brightness and laughter to my customers, they will react with joy and enthusiasm and brightness and laughter, and my weather will produce a harvest of sales and a granary of gold for me. Today I will master my emotions. And how will I master my emotions so that every day is a happy day and a productive one? I will learn the secret of the ages. Weak is he who permits his thoughts to control his actions. Strong is he who forces his actions to control his thoughts. Each day when I awaken, I will follow this plan of battle before I am captured by the forces of sadness, self pity, and failure. If I feel depressed, I will sing. If I feel sad, I will laugh. If I feel ill, I will double my labor. If I feel fear, I will plunge ahead. If I feel inferior, I will wear new garments. If I feel uncertain, I will raise my voice. If I feel poverty, I will think of wealth to come. If I feel incompetent, I will remember past success. If I feel insignificant, I will remember my goals. Today, I will be master of my emotions. Henceforth, I will know that only those who with inferior ability can always be at their best, and I am not inferior. There will be days when I must constantly struggle against forces which would tear me down. Those such as despair and sadness are simple to recognize, but there are others which approach with a smile and hand of friendship, and they can also destroy me. Against them, too, I must never relinquish control. If I become overconfident, I will recall my failures. If I overindulge, I will think of past hungers. If I feel complacency, I will remember my competition. If I enjoy moments of greatness, I will remember moments of shame. If I feel all powerful, I will try to stop the wind. If I attain great wealth, I will remember one unfed mouth. If I become overly proud, I will remember a moment of weakness. And if I feel my skill is unmatched, I will look at the stars. Today, I will be master of my emotions. And with this new knowledge, I will also understand and recognize the moods of him on whom I call. I will make allowances for his anger and irritation of today, for he knows not the secret of controlling his mind. I can withstand his arrows and insults, for now I know that tomorrow he will change and be a joy to approach. No longer will I judge a man on one meeting. No longer will I fail to call again tomorrow on he who meets me with hate today. This day he will not buy gold chariots for a penny, yet tomorrow he would exchange his home for a tree. My knowledge of this secret will be my key to great wealth. Today I will be master of my emotions. Henceforth I will recognize and identify the mystery of moods in all mankind and in me. From this moment, I am prepared to control whatever personality awakes in me each day. I will master my moods through positive action, and when I master my moods, I will control my destiny. Today, I will control my destiny, and my destiny is to become the greatest salesman in the world. I will become master of myself. I will become great. Guys, wasn't that just awesome? You know, I listen to Tony Robbins a lot, and he talks about state strategy, or your state and your story and your strategy. And first thing you got to do is change your state. And you know, so many times with everything that we are faced with in life, we're inundated. We're inundated. We're inundated with information. We've got one person telling us this, one person is telling us that. If you live in America, it's the craziest time. We have not only COVID-19, but we have a crazy election going on right now. It's not even over yet. So we have news media and we have everything coming at us. The way we have to stay in state is you have to zero in. Sometimes you have to shut off that freaking news. I mean, this is good news for a change. I mean, if you really pay attention to this stuff, it will change your life. I call it thinking. I call it the positive switch. We need to have a positive switch in our head to switch the negativity off. Norman Vincent Peale said in his book, Power of Positive Thinking, if I think in positive terms, I will get positive results. If I think in negative terms, I will get negative results. A lot of people say, John, how do you stay in state all the time? You seem to be always encouraging people, no matter what you're faced with. No matter, guys, I'm nobody special. I'm nobody special. I have those fears, those worries, those doubts, those anxieties, the same things that baffle the crap out of you, baffle the crap out of me. The thing that keeps me going is I read, and I read again, and I read again, and I keep learning something new, and I'm not afraid to ask for help, and I will video chat with anybody to learn something new from them. I won't be afraid if somebody says, hey, you want to have a video chat? I won't turn them away because I don't care if they're trying to sell me something. I might learn how they're trying to sell me. I might learn something from them. I never turn anybody away. It's just that's just me. It's especially in the virtual world. But I changed my state because I have a goal that is so exhilarating that it excites me and it scares me at the same time. It's so in tune with my mental and spiritual core that I'll willingly dedicate all of my waking hours and my resources and my energy to its attainment so that I can say at the end of my life, I'm grateful to the idea that used my life, whether I make another dime or not. And if you don't have such a goal like that, what reading will do is will give you ideas. It's like your mastermind group. I mean, because not every day there's not advertisements for a mastermind to be formed. There's not advertisement for people to say, "Hey, join me in my group as we create something unique." But I can go to Napoleon Hill, and I can go to Jim Rohn, and I can go to Brian Tracy, and I can go to Russell Brunson, and I can go to all the authors, the Max Lucados, the Joyce Myers, everything that's in your life. I can go to them at any moment, and I can grab something and I can glean some information from them. And so I encourage us all to read, stay the course, and read a positive book. And you may not be able to erase your thoughts, but you can replace your thoughts. And the more you replace it, for instance, this cup, yes, it says coffee's for closers. This cup, if I dumped it out and I filled it back up again, David, the king, David of Israel, very powerful guy in his day. He said in one of the Psalms, "My cup overfloweth." I always wondered to know what he meant by that. It was meant he kept pouring things into his mind because he couldn't stay. I mean, Donald Trump, whether you like him or not, Joe Biden, all these guys, probably very avid readers. They're they're probably um, reinforcing their goals, their what they want. They're reading it. They're speaking it out loud. They're on point. They're dedicated. So that's you got to keep your cup full, guys. You got to keep it overflowing. Keep your overflowing. It'll never be empty. A lot of people say, "Well, if a cup is half full, is it half empty or half full?" It's time for me to go fill mine up. I need to keep it full. So have a great day, guys. Then I don't have to worry about whether it's empty or half full. Just keep it full. Take care, guys. Stay full.